Hey, we are live. We are live. What? What's up? What's up? As my Martin would say, what's up? Hey, yes. Already 3 popping on already. Welcome to the Gene Marlo Davis show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. I'm thinking about Money Madness every Monday. But every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's about information and inspiration to impact the nation. We're talking about total prosperity. Isn't that like a woosa? Total prosperity in every area of your life, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationship-wise. Before I get started, because I got some good information to drop, I'm going to the board. Grab your pen, grab some paper, get in a quiet space. Tell the kids, sit down, be quiet for an hour. Tell the wife you're going to get back to her in an hour with some power. Tell the husband, hey, you're learning how to flow so the money can come. You understand? So go ahead, get in that quiet place. I got some info for you today that I believe is going to be life-changing. Today we're going to talk about you need to be brainwashed to be transformed. You need to be brainwashed to be transformed. I've been dropping a lot of stuff this past week because everybody say they don't want to get rich quick scheme, but they looking for a get rich quick scheme with these flowers and blessing circles and blessing looms and all this old kind of craziness and people losing money, just in bad shape, guys. And I covered that. If you haven't seen it by now, when you watch the replay, I'm going to put it back here. I put it on the last video. I'm going to put it back here, right here on the replay, talking about these blessing circles and stuff. So you can get your mind out of looking for a get rich quick. You got everything you need to get to where you want to be. But first, you got to be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So before I dive in, I want you to click like, click, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get all the details. Can't you tell I'm on fire today? I'm on fire, on fire, on fire. I'm feeling good today because I love talking about what I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to ask my husband for some water. May I have some water, honey bunches? Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. Let's go ahead and get started. Get my notes organized for you guys. Today, we're talking about you need to be brainwashed to be transformed. Okay? So what I want you to do is I'm going to put some questions on the board. I'm going to repeat it. And I need you to answer these questions. Okay? Let's get into it. Why do you think, move, and have the habits you have? Why do you think, move, and have the habits you have? Why? Okay, I want to know that. You want to write that question down because we're going to get into what you need to know, why you're where you are, why you live where you live, why you hang around the people you hang around, why your bank account looked the way it looked, why you have such fear in your heart and doubt, and why you dream low and dream slow. Okay? We're going to think about it, but you got to dive into these questions. Why do you think, move, and have the habits you have? What has been passed on to you from generation to generation? Okay. What has been passed on to you generation to generation? That's what G and G. Generation to generation. Has it been passed? Doubts, fears, brokenness, you name it. What has been passed on? Thank you, honey bunches. Oh, that's so good and cool and refreshed. Just like me. I'm refreshed right now. I get excited. So we're going to break down the lies and bust up all that fake hood and all that mess you got in your head, that gunk that's keeping you, behind. Okay? Now, so what has been passed on to you, G and G, generation to generation? Okay? The next question you got to ask yourself, and be honest. Stop faking. Stop playing games.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Are you a failure or are you successful? Which one is it? Now, I was taught a long time ago, success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea or goal. Success is progressive. It's not retiring. People think, oh, I get to a certain amount, I can retire. That is not success. Success is progressive. It's a progressive realization of a worthy ideal goal, meaning that the minute I achieve this goal, guess what? I got something pulling me to the next one and to the next one and to the next one. That's because it's not all just about me. It's about who I can impact. Once you get yours, you're supposed to go out there and help people get others, okay? Help get others. All right. Miss Tammy, good evening. She said number 2. Tammy, stop jumping ahead of the class, Tammy. Tammy said number 2 might be the answer to number 1. Ding, 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 ding. It might just be, Tammy. You got something right there. Okay. Here's another thing. Do you create a goal, work on it, and then stop? I'm going to write that on the board. Okay. Do you create a goal, right? You got a goal. Then you work on it. You did some work. And then you STOP. Or in that movie, he said, you're going to run RUNNOFT. You ran off, right? Nobody know where you went. So do you create a goal, work on it, and then stop? Do it look like this. You start, stop. Start, stop. Start, stop. You sit up here and you're telling lies to yourself. You're lying.
And people that can see it.
Yeah, you're lying. And I want you to understand that we all tell some lies. One of the lies you keep telling yourself, that's why I want to break it down today. You need to click like, click share, let people know that, hey, you need to get on here. We got breakthrough happening on Thursday with the Gene Marlo Davis Show. Listen, I'm going to get into it. Why it's set up like this? Because we tell lies to ourselves. You know the lies you told to yourself when things start getting hard. Well, maybe God don't want me to do it. Maybe it's not in his will. The money is the root to all evil. People gonna bust hell wide open. It's hard for the camel and the knee stack and the I don't know, the camel, the needle, the haystack, the rich man. Hard for them to get into heaven.
It wasn't the right timing.
It wasn't the right timing. I don't need all that. These are the lies that you tell. Well, you don't need all that because you don't believe you can get all that. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't everything. Well, money ain't everything because you don't have none, so therefore it ain't everything to you. Okay? Let's bust up these damn lies that you've been telling to yourself. And money is not the root of all evil. The love of money, the abuse of money. That's what it means. The abuse of money. You know what I'm saying? These are the things. So, Tammy was trying to get ahead of the class, Bruce. Put Tammy in the corner for a minute. She was trying to get ahead. So we're gonna put you ahead a little bit, Tammy. We're gonna put you in the corner because she trying to take a. I'm gonna put her on the board next time. I'm gonna put Tammy on the board. So listen. Let's get to it. Why? Why is the question that you need to ask yourself? Why are you where you want to be? Why are you think, move, and have the habits you have? Why? What has been passed on to generation? Why? Why are you a failure? Why are you successful? Why do you, when you begin to work, you got your goal, you got your dream, you're pumped up, you're excited, you're motivated, you're encouraged, you don't got your shout on at the church. You don't gave your tithes and offering. This gonna be my year. This gonna be my year. You all, this gonna be my year. You doing all that? Yeah, I got my seed in the ground. Hallelujah. And you go back home and sit down and watch Netflix. Why? Why? Because, I read something in this book that said you got to have faith. Faith is important. But on the other side of faith is work. Okay?
They go hand in hand?
It goes hand in hand like a glove. Bruce finna start cutting up, y'all. Okay? Look. Mm-hmm. So, my husband cutting up in the back. So why? It's because I want you to, why you not writing this down? Why you not writing this down? Go get a pen and paper right now and write this down. I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to edutain. That's entertain and educate in case you didn't know. Okay? Go get a pen and paper. Write this down. It's because of these two things. Your beliefs and your thoughts. Tammy led on to it. What we've been taught generation to generation, this has passed on to us that make us think the way we think, move the way we move, and have the habits that we have. Let's address some of your beliefs, Where do you get it from? Well, first of all, you're born and you have parents that put these thoughts into your head, these beliefs. The parents tell you that, work, go to school, get good grades, graduate, get in a good school, get that degree, go get you a job working 40 hours a day, 40 years and retire off of 40, huh? Yeah, 40, what I'm saying, 40 hours, let me back up. 40 years, they want you to work 40 years, 40 hours a week, and retire off of 40% of what you couldn't live off of in the first place. That's what your parents put in you. Baby, I want you to get them good grades. We need a scholarship because we can't afford to pay for their education. So you got to go to college. Guys, do you know how many people go to college and end up dead broke and not even working in their field? I don't have a problem with degrees. I think that I want to take my degree and use it to wipe my ass with one day because it didn't teach me nothing. I learned more out of college than I did in college. Okay. So it's what your parents gave you. Okay. Then not just what you learned from your parents while you at school, the teacher, She's sitting up here dropping stuff in you too. You should just, you're getting a good car. This is so messed up that it was the teacher, right? The teacher that told Malcolm X, Malcolm wanted to be a lawyer or whatever he said he wanted to be. And his influence, his teacher, where he was getting his beliefs from, told him, you know what? You're good with your hands. You're good with your hands. You should be a carpenter. Yeah, that's what you should be. Because Jesus was a carpenter. Don't you know Jesus? You should be a carpenter. He got that belief, that thought from his teacher and what his parents put in him. The thoughts, the fears, the doubts, the insecurity. Some of us jacked up from the day we came out saying, who wang? We was messed up right then. We was messed up, Bruce, coming out the womb, depending on who you were born to. Some people was blessed to get it right away. Some of us had to go to the school of hard knocks and learn it out there in the world, right? And then, so we said teacher, school, and then you have religion. Those ministers that have put these thoughts and these beliefs in you, poor, righteous, God-fearing, you can't. Here's what's so funny to me, babe. You put the poor and the fear, you got to be poor and you got to just suffer and go through things. That's what some churches teaches. And even after that, what are they collecting? It sure ain't manna. Falling from heaven? Hell no. They looking for the greeny green. They looking for the money. That's what they looking for. So we're getting these beliefs from our parents, our teachers in school, from religion. What religion? That's why I don't really get into religion. God is as close to me as my own jugular vein. I wake up with God. I go to bed with God. God is in me. He's in me through and through. You got to pick up that word and learn from yourself. You just can't just take somebody else's interpretation. That's how you get in trouble. God said, with all you're getting, get understanding, right? Get understanding. So these are the beliefs. This is where your beliefs come from. What is a thought? A thought is nothing. That's something that you, or what is a belief? A belief is nothing but something you keep telling yourself over and over and over again. Okay, so let's look at our thoughts. Where do our thoughts come from? Okay, well, number one, ask yourself, what are you watching right now? What are you watching? Back in the day, I used to really like scary movies. I don't know why. I just used to like scary movies. And the asinine thing behind that is then go to bed and gotta have the light.
Think about the scary movie.
Think about the scary movie. You gotta have the light on. Or my bedroom had a bathroom right there in it, so I would leave the bathroom door all the way open, and I would be scared to death to go to sleep, scared that what I've seen is in the room with me, and thoughts just continue to keep playing. Like this right here is nothing more. This right here is your brain. It's nothing more than a high expensive computer. It records and it plays back. It records and it plays back. Okay. So what are you watching? Are you watching something that's going to propel you forward? Are you watching something that's going to put you backwards? Or it's going to keep you where you are? And if you don't like where you are, then you got to watch something that's going to propel you forward. Okay. The next thing is, oh man, what are you reading? That's sad. I had a sad thought just now.
What was that?
When was the last time they ever picked up a book? What was the last book you read? And moreover than that, what nugget or nuggets did you get out of it? And on top of that, what did you implement from what it is that you learned? Okay.
Can't pick up Facebook either.
Okay, I'm going to put mute on Bruce in a second.
Not that
No, you can't. So what is it that you are reading? That's what you got to ask yourself. What is the last book you read? What does your library look like? Because what creates our thoughts, or what we're watching, what we're reading. Listen, hey, who are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Some of you guys are listening to the wrong people. You're hanging around the wrong people. And you are picking up. Let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. You can cuss me out. You can say, Gene, you just I don't hang around broke people. I don't. Nope. Because I don't need the broke thoughts to come back up here. I don't need to start operating in doubt and fear and insecurity and lack. Because that's what broke people will do. They will dump brokenness on you, doubt, fear, insecurity. They're going to make you pay attention to all the COVID deaths that's going on. They're going to make sure on your timeline on Facebook, they're going to hit you up with COVID death, the president, what's going on, who Biden got for his sidekick now, what else we got? Anything negative for you to pay attention to. And you wonder when you read this stuff, guys, and it gets in you. I don't care what you say, it affects the way you move. Remember, we're talking about you need to be brainwashed to be transformed. You're watching the Gene Marlo Davis Show, which comes on every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's all about information and inspiration to impact the nation. Here on the Gene Marlo Davis Show, we talk about total prosperity in every area of your life. And that means mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and those great relationships that you want to create before you move on to your next assignment. Okay. So today we're talking about you need to be brainwashed to be transformed. You need to get this stinking thinking washed out of your head, not washing the gray. It used to be a commercial when I was a little kid. I'm going to wash that gray right out of my head. No, you need to wash that stinking thinking right out of your head. That's the only way you're going to progress. You need to pay attention to who you're listening to. Not only that, part B is who are you hanging around? I have noticed something, and it really bothers me. Who are you hanging around? Um, all right. We'll talk about that in a minute, sis. Very good. I'm very happy what Tammy, that's a good book. I've read it numerous times. The Richest Man in Babylon. Very, very good book. Um, who are you hanging around? I've noticed that when you're broke, busted, disgusted, you're hurting, you got a woe is me story. People come and pat you on the back. They want to get all with you and love up on you. They want to be there on the pity pat porch right with you. They want to be there in that misery right there with you. And they want to just kumbaya on the misery. But the minute you pick yourself up and you say, to hell with the pity pat porch. If it is to be, it's up to me. And if God is for me, who could be against me? And the minute you start empowering yourself and you start getting personal development and you start hanging around different people, you start reading different things, you start watching different things, you begin to grow, which I put that, you begin to grow, you begin to learn, you begin to become someone different. Then you're going to notice that your surroundings is going to change. So you got to ask yourself what you're watching, what you're reading, who are you listening to? Another one is, what are you saying? And you need to put a star right here. What are you saying to yourself daily? What are you saying to yourself daily? Some of you guys, y'all keep saying broke stuff to you. That's why you broke. I'm so sick and tired. That's why you sick and tired. Oh, you know what? I'm just so bored. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I just can't make it. And then you don't make it. I just don't believe that's for me. So it's not for you. I just think that I missed the boat. So you missed the boat. I just think that, like they said, money don't grow on trees, but it takes paper to make money to. Okay, so trees make paper that make money. Okay, so there's a bunch of trees in the yard. What are you thinking, right? What are you saying to yourself? Whatever you're saying to yourself, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's why I say you got to be brainwashed from the beliefs that's been instilled in you since you were a little child. We share the same beliefs. We don't have the same parents, but I know I heard your parents say money don't grow on trees. Go to school, get a good education so you could get a good job. You know what I'm saying? The rich man is going to what? Hell. All this stuff that we learn, and then you take on that. And the minute you start, give me a little water right quick. It's like, have you ever heard of getting in your own way? Okay. The minute you start going against what was put in you, it's a shutdown happening. You don't remember, I asked you in the beginning, why is there a start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop? You get out the gate, you get motivated, you listen to somebody like myself. We get you motivated, get you encouraged, get you into action. And then you got to go home, cut off the TV, cut off the laptop, and you got to deal with your environment of what has been put in you from your parents, your teacher, your minister, people who have been around you, people that you're watching, the people that what you're reading, who you're listening to. And along with even yourself, you're beating your own damn self up, and you wonder why you fail. It's because this is why. And I hope you write this down. Hell, if you got a cell phone and you're watching this on your cell phone, do a screen print. You know how you do the click thing or whatever. Take a picture of it. This is why I asked the question, why do you think, move, have the habits you have? What has been passed on to you from generation to generation? Are you a failure or are you successful? Do you create a goal, work on it, and then start, stop, start, stop? Why? It's because of your beliefs that's been drilled down into you, and it's your thoughts, what you're watching, what you're reading, who you're listening to, who you surround yourself around, and what are you saying to yourself? Some of you guys are assassinating your own character. You're assassinating your own brand. You just assassinating your own spirit. You wake up with the devil in you and go to bed in the devil with you because you're so angry that you're not where you want to be. You get jealous and envious of somebody that look like they living a little bit better than you. You start to get angry and why them and oh, she ain't all that and how she get a man like that and ooh, honey, and just haters. But why? Because I said last time in the last show I talked, maybe you feel like you can't do it. Maybe you feel like there's a lack there. And see, that's what you're telling to yourself. Instead of people who are happy for others tend to be happy as well. People who celebrate others get celebrated as well. People who give, they receive as well. My son and I, we was talking about, and I always mess this word up, but the law of reciprocity. I got it today, gosh darn it. Reciprocity, babe, don't start correcting me. Don't start. Bruce want to start. I don't want to hear it, Bruce. What is it, Bruce? Reciprocity. We was talking about it, right? And I looked it up. Let me see if this, I always jack that up. But here's what I like, what it says about reciprocity. The principle is that others will reciprocate in kind based upon the way you treat them. The word gives you what you give to the world, you will receive. The Bible reminds us that whosoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly. And whosoever sows generously will also reap generously. The reciprocity principle is one of the basic laws of social psychology. It says that in many social situations, we pay back what we receive from others. In other words, if John does you a favor, you're likely to return it to him. So you got to learn, guys, whatever you give, you will receive. If you're not giving anything, you're not receiving anything. You're not sowing anything, you're not going to reap anything. So when you look at somebody else's life that you look on social media and all this stuff that's posted, and a lot of times it may not be as true. You hating on something that might be false, but you got to look at, why am I the way I am? And why at 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 or whatever, I'm not where I want to be? What is holding me back? And oftentimes it's yourself. So let's talk about what needs to change. Hopefully you got this already. I like going to the board because I feel my school teachery. You know, I got my little blue shirt with my little button, my little tie for you guys. Looking like the teacher, got my hair in the ponytail for you. Class, are you listening? Come on. Tammy, stop talking in the back. I'm gonna mess with Tammy today, right, babe? So what need to change? What need to change? That's what you got to ask yourself. What need to change? The very first thing is your mind, as well as mindset. Your mind, the thoughts, your beliefs, what you're telling yourself, what you're reading, all these things, it starts in the mind. This is what we call a paradigm shift. Whatever you're telling yourself, I don't care if I'm encouraging you and I'm telling you the best of the best, you can make it happen. You're sexy, you're beautiful, you're fine, you got it going on. I could be pumping you up. But whatever's in that mind, whatever's in that mind that you have received from those beliefs and those thoughts that has been passed on, that generational curse, your daddy ain't nothing, your mama ain't nothing, your this ain't nothing, you're born on the wrong side of the track, you're poor this and you're poor that, and you have let that go in your mind, and that has become your reality. So the minute you get some form of personal development or some form of help and you get a little ways, you stop, because the sabotage person is yourself. It's your mind that's telling you what has been passed on from generation to generation, what you grew up in your home with your parents and the teachers that you went to the school, your uncle, your auntie, hell, your girlfriend, your guy friend, whatever the case may be. You continue to attract where your mind is. So this is what we call, you got to be brainwashed. Okay? This has to change in order for you to go to another level, in order for you to stop starting and stopping and blocking. And every time you get a little money, somehow, some way you lose it. What is it? Because maybe there's a deep embedded thought that you're going to go to hell. Because you know, you about to be rich, so you're going to go to hell. So you're like, I don't want to go to hell. So let me go and blow this money up. You know, the minute you become successful, you look, oh, I'm going to lose my friends. You know, because I like my friends. You know, my friends are cool. And if you know, if I become successful, they can't get on the private yacht with me. They can't travel with me. They can't do the same things that I do. They're not off like me. They don't own their time. They're trading time. You own yours. They're trading. So you say to yourself, well, maybe I don't need, ooh, thank you, God, talk through me. That's when you say, I don't need all that. I don't need all that, because you start playing in your mind. If I get all that, then I'm going to lose the little bit of friends that I have. That's so sick. That's sick. You need to be brainwashed. Okay? I hope you watch this video over and over and over again till you get an understanding that that's some sickness, because maybe God has better people waiting on you, better friends. Hell, if you evaluate, they really ain't the friends that you want anyway. They're just comfortability. You just known them all your life. So you got to understand that there's greater out there for me. I need to be brainwashed. Well, gee, how do I become brainwashed? You need personal development. You need to look at what you're reading, what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're saying, and also, what are you doing? Ask yourself this. Where are you getting personal development? I remember when I was in this network marketing company, they told us, and I would tell you to go listen to it too. It's right here on YouTube, to listen to The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol and The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol and The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. He talks about thoughts being things. He talk about what you need to understand about what success is. That's why I learned success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea or goal. So that's what they had all of us watching and listening to every day, at least 30 minutes a day. The Strangest Secret and The Magic of Believing. Every day. I used to go to sleep to it every day to drown out those past thoughts, those demons that have kept you back. Though it's time to break some generational curses. It's time, baby. Can you put on that fan? Or, well, you know, I get to preaching, I get hot up in here. You know, thank you, honey. So you need to break some generational curses. It's time to break those generational chains that you have. It's time to break the poverty chain, the sickness chain, you know, where everybody in your family got high blood pressure, diabetes, this, that, and it's not that that's what everybody have. No, it's how people are eating. Is what they're eating. It's them not moving. It's them not getting good food in their body, not hydrating. That's what's affecting your body, which give you high blood pressure, diabetes, things of that nature, right? It's the same thing with your mind. It's what you're feeding your mind that's causing you to react, that's causing you to move a certain way, that's causing you to get in your own way. That's what you got to start working on. So the next thing, how do I know you said, Gene, personal development. And let me just tell you, Gene, I will read a book and then I stop. They're going to stop again. I read a book and I stop. I will begin to work on personal development, find me a good person to listen to, and I do it for a few days and then I stop. Then what you absolutely need is somebody to be on your ass. Okay? This is when you need a coach/mentor. Let me tell you something. Be careful. We was talking about this the other day. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for, because I always said I wanted to be wealthy. I wanted to be financially free, all this old stuff. And then God blessed me with the toughest, just me. They were not me. As I got, to know them better, I was like, I understood. But my mentors, all my coaches have been men. You guys have heard me say that. No excuses. Ladies, we'll cry about it. They didn't care about that crying. They was like, go ahead and get yourself together. But look, guess what? We're going to come back here and this is what we need to do. We did calendar training where they took the calendar out. They helped us to map out to map out our calendar. I learned that from my mentor. What is mapping? Where he would look at the calendar and look at your goals, and we would map it out. So you need a coach to help map out your life. Okay, so that's mapping. And I used to love to get with my coach, get my goals, sit down with my coach, and he would sit down and look at the calendar based on what it is that I said, how much money I wanted to earn, where I wanted to be. We would map it out on how many presentations, how many prospects I needed, how many follow-ups I needed to do, how many sales I needed. It was not guesstimation. It was not hocus pocus. It was focus. That's what it was. It was work. And having someone there every, 2 or 3 times a week, we would meet until I became his, what's the word? His apprentice. Oh God, that was worse. I was okay being a mentee, but God dang, when I became that guy's apprentice and I had to call this guy every day and with the calendar and him in my face, I felt like I was a football player. He was gridiron, you know what I'm saying? All up in the face. I'm like, Jesus, But I thank God for him. And may he rest in peace. My mentor, Mr. Edward Hartley. Love you, man. But he was one of the greats. I had so many. Alvin Curry, Ivy Stokes. I could just go on and on about the mentors that I've had, that I've been blessed with, that has made me the type of person I am. Because a lot of people don't believe it, babe, but I was an introvert. I was very quiet. I really didn't say what's on my mind. I know somebody like, Jean, stop playing games. We all have a start. Everybody got a story. You got a story. And hopefully you're not the way you used to be. Hopefully you don't look like what you've been through. All of us have that's why it's important for you to achieve your dreams, for you to achieve your goals. Somebody is waiting on you, just like I was waiting on my mentors that helped me to break generational curses, to help me to walk into my greatness. I like to say that I am a product of the product. I am a product of greatness. I'm a product of go-getters and believers and millionaires and billionaires. I am a product because I have taken the nuggets that they've given me and I have implemented it. I have duplicated it and I continue to keep doing it. And that's what you need. It's time to stop making excuses and stop saying, I'm good on my own. Because if you was good on your own, guess what? You would have been did it by now. You'd have been did it. You have to look at, you need help. With all that God has blessed me with, I still have a mentor. And baby, he's a man, ain't he? He is, woo, woo. That man ain't no joke. And I thank God because he don't take no joke. And he trained millionaires and billionaires and the number one in sales. And, he taught me how to 10X my life. Some of y'all may know who I'm talking about, and I'm very grateful and thankful. And this is what you have to say to yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. In order for things to change, you need to be honest. Be honest. Be truthful, which is the same thing. Admit you need help. Be ready to get the help. You understand? Be ready. Some of y'all say you need help, but you're not ready for help. And you think that everything's supposed to be free. Like people supposed to give up their time for free. Now, what we normally do, we give free 15-minute consults. That's what we do. We're the home of the free 15-minute. Bruce got the number down there rolling. Some of y'all need to go and take it down. 678-457-9493. 678-457-9493. Text me your name. Get your free 15-minute consult and understand that that's free. Now, when we get the game plan and you ready to rock and roll, that's a cost. Okay. I have spent thousands of dollars, and I love it because I feel you should too. Because when people give you something for free, I know the habits of people. That's why we're going to be billionaires before we leave the planet, because I now understand what people need. You need to pay a price, because when you don't pay a price, you don't take it seriously. You're not going to be engaged. You'll be more engaged if I charge you $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, because you're going to say to yourself, well, shit, I got to get my money's worth. You're going to wake up. You're going to get on a conference call. You're going to do the face-to-face. You're going to do the Zoom meeting. You're going to get the calendar out. You're going to follow what it is that I say. You're going to get your questions answered. You're going to be alert. You're going to be moving. You're going to make it happen because you're $3,000 invested. But if I offer the same knowledge, the same help for free, you're going to take it or leave it alone. You'll do something a little bit and then you'll stop. That's because I know the habits. I know the nature of man. When I say man, that includes women as well. So you got to be truthful to yourself. You got to be ready. You got to ask yourself. I always ask people when I mentor them, when I coach them, how much money do you have to invest in yourself? Some people don't even know how to even answer that question, Bruce. When I ask how much money do you have to invest in yourself? What I mean when I say that, let me see. What can I erase? Okay, when I say how much money, it starts with number one, you. Okay, what your goals are, right? For your business, your products, your services, your website, all that good old stuff. What it's going to take to get that going. And then your mentor. How much do you have that you want to invest in a mentor to work with to help put a plan together to help you do this? That's what you got to think about. You can't just think about you. You got to think about who's going to do all that you need. And on top of it, you need a mentor, a coach that's going to be there to hold your hand to get you going. And then that's why I'm on so many retainers. People pay a retainer for me every month because they know I will slip. I will trip and I will bust my head and I'll go back to the start, stop. The start, stop. The start, stop. They pay because they want somebody on their ass to tell them, hey, look, hold them accountable. You got to have somebody to hold you accountable. Who do you have holding you accountable? Who do you have that's really calling you on your ish, being honest with you, being transparent with you, and saying, look, enough is enough? That's taking what you said. That's why when I do a 15-minute consult, I ask questions and I write the answers down. Because when you start talking ish and start telling me, oh, maybe God talked to you and God said, I'm going to say, listen, Tammy, this is what you said. You said you wanted to make this amount of money. You said you wanted to do this. You said you wanted to. I'm going to go back and play the you said. And then I'm going to say, stop lying and let's go to work. And I don't care if you get mad at me. I don't care if you cuss me out. I don't care. I don't care if I make you mad as hell. What I do care is I'm going to make you a man or woman of your word. I do care about breaking generational curses. I do care about you getting out of your own way. We need more success stories. We need more. I'm a success story because somebody was on my ass all the time and I couldn't. Oh my God. I wanted to run sometimes. I would see the number and I was like, oh God, no. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's him. He calling. Let me go get the calendar. And then too, I remember, let me tell you this story. I remember I had my calendar. I was meeting with my coach. I was very proud. My calendar was booked with clients, booked with follow-ups. This book, baby, I knew there's nothing he can say because I'm handling mine. So I was like, This dude can't say nothing to me. So I thought. And when I sat down with him and I proudly presented my calendar, he looked at it, closed it. Burnout. That's what he said. Burnout. I said, what you mean burnout? He said, Jean, I don't see no time for you and your family. I don't see no date night for you and your husband. Where's your religious time, your time with God? Where is it? I don't see any of that. And what's going to happen, you're going to hit the goal and you're going to burn out. And then you're going to be regretful. And then you will quit. Some people quit after they achieve the goal because they're running so hard that they don't get understanding, that they don't have a balance. I remember watching Jim Rohn, listening to Jim Rohn. That's another one. Write it down. Jim Rohn is on YouTube. The Magic of Part-Time. Where in the Magic of Part-Time, he's talking to direct sales agents, insurance agents, people who are network marketing. He's talking to salespeople. And in there, he talk about working on your job full-time and working your business part-time, and to the point where your income surpassed from your part-time gig past your job. And in there, he said something that really moved me, because people are in the perception that you got to miss the graduation with your child. You got to miss the play. You got to miss this and miss that. And he said, don't miss the movie. Don't miss the play. Don't miss this. Don't, because guess what? You are never, your child is not going to remember you became a mentor, a millionaire, and you got this big old house or whatever. They're going to always throw up in your face that you wasn't there for this and you wasn't there for that. The things that meet. So in our family, as I wrap this up, and I'll put it, still keep it under what you need to change. And this is my family. It may not be your family, but this is my family. In our house is God, family, business. That is the order that we're in. It's our God, which is our faith, the family, business. That's will not be compromised for anyone. If you're offended and I talk about God, I will not apologize. You can always drop off because somebody else need to hear it. I made a promise to God that when he delivered me from being broke, busted, and disgusted, I would go on the top of this mountain and I would give him the praise and glory and let people know that you need faith and you need work. Because guys, when you are breaking generational curses, you can't do it by yourself. You can't. You're going to need all the strength from God, all the strength you have, and you're going to need mentors and coaches along the way, because you are doing something. You're the one that's got to go out there in the woods, see those trees, chop them down, get the stubs removed, dig the ground up, plant the seed, water the seed. You got to go there so when your children, they don't have to do it. All they got to do is just walk and pick up the fruit. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. But how is it going to get there if you don't do it for yourself? For yourself, that you keep getting in your way, you're telling lies, you're starting, you're stopping, you're starting, you're stopping. It takes a lot. So in our house, God, family, business, I thank God for blessing me to have the faith. And I thank him for blessing me to have the work. I thank him for the coaches and the mentors that I have. Even our children will make your children accountability partners, because our children are grown, but they make us accountability partners and things that we have shared and said we want to be. They regurgitate it back. Mama, you said dust, dust, and dust. Mama, you said you're going to do this. This is what Mom, you got to. And I love it. I love it. Guys, it's you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision. And as I was looking at the people who was watching live, and some people stayed on and some people dropped, it's always like that. In life, it's like being on a train You get on the train with all your friends, your family. Y'all all on there together. And then first stop, some people get off. Second stop, some people get off. The third stop, some people get off. And then you're on there and you look, and it's a long ride by yourself. And you're looking like, wow, where is everybody? And that ride seems like it goes on forever. And then you look out the window and you're seeing, oh my God, look how green it is. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my God, look at the city. Oh my God, look at these houses. Oh my God, look at these people. Oh, look at the children playing. Oh my God. And bing, the door open. And it says, you have arrived to your destination. Welcome to freedom. God, help me. Welcome to freedom. Money is nothing more than a tool. Money gives you choices. Choices. You have the choice you have a decision to make. You need to be brainwashed in order to be transformed. You got to be renewed. It said, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You need a coach. You need a mentor. So what I'm willing to do, as I said, I'm willing to give you a free 15-minute consult. It's rolling down below. 678-457-9493. 678-457-9493. Text me. Say, Jean, I want to become free. Or you text me and say, I want freedom. And I get your information. I get you on the calendar. We'll talk about it. We'll come up with a game plan to help you get to where you want to be, to help you to be brainwashed, to be transformed, to be renewed, to be restored, to be able to help somebody else be brainwashed as well, to help break generational curses and to get rid of these lies that we often tell ourselves. Also, guys, for those who ask me, you said, Jean, I'm looking for an opportunity. You talked about these susus and all these different things that are not good. It's not money-making opportunities. Guys, look, become a wealth creator. Become a wealth creator. All you got to do is go to TWC University. TWCUniversity.com. TWCUniversity.com is a true learn and earn platform, okay? What do I mean by that? You learn by going through the university. The university have trainings that you're able to access 24/7 a day, learning about taxes, finance, wealth creation, investing, the personal development, all the good things back there. Huh? Oh, where? Right here? Oh, well, baby, just jump up and get it. There you go. You got to jump up and get it, babe. So, TWCUniversity.com, learn and earn, 24 hours, 7 days a week. You're able to learn about taxes, finance, wealth creation, investing, all that. But also, too, you're able to become an affiliate and earn from 20% up to 50% legally, ethically, and morally on any product and service that we promote. And we set you up with your own website. You're able to have your own links to be able to market. We have bonus structures. We give away money. We do fun things. A lot of us been locked down because of the COVID, but hopefully when all this stuff break down, we want to have our TWC banquet. We're going to do what we rent a mansion like we do before and invite you to come and eat and just welcome all the wealth creators and things of that nature. So guys, go to TWCUniversity.com. TWCUniversity.com. It's a 2-step. Remember, learn and earn. So when you go there and you sign up to become a wealth creator, there is 3 levels that you can choose your experience. That makes you earn 30, 40, or 50%. And then what you want to do is after you do that, check your email to set up your affiliate site, because make sure you use the same username and password, so you can log into both, because it's 2 different links. We're going to welcome you to the community. We have a Facebook group for TWC University. You'll be able to come on, ask questions, get updates, things of that nature. We have the support you need. We have trainings. We're here for you. So if you're really looking for opportunity, we even did a training on 90 days to 5 figures to show you how to earn 5 figures in 90 days with twcuniversity.com. So guys, you got the information. It's time to stop procrastinating, time to stop lying to yourself. If you need a coach or mentor for your business, I gave you the number for the free 15-minute consult, 678-457-9493. You're looking to become a wealth creator and learn and earn at the same time. Go to twcuniversity.com. Guys, look, thank you. It is my time. I did that 8 o'clock on the dot. Guys, thank you so much for watching. In order for things to change, say it with me, I must change. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Guys, I want to work with you. I'm so excited. First of all, before I leave, congratulations to all that got their 15-minute consult. Congratulations, Tammy. I see you on here. She got her free 15-minute. We're going to work together in the future. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that people are taking the opportunity to transform their life because they understand it starts with them. And you want to be with somebody who's already successful. You want to be with somebody who's already doing it. Guys, I'm so happy. I left corporate America 20 years ago, never looked back, made $1 million in 9 years. Took me too long to do that. But now, guys, I rebranded myself, made 6 figures in 4 months, turned around, made 6 figures again in 3 months, guys, on track to make multiple 7 figures before we end this year, helping others to become financially free. Guys, look, if I can do it, you can do it. But hey, we have to have the faith and we have to have the work. So again, thank you for watching the Jean Marlo Davis Show. I better be getting those texts for those free consultations, 678-457-9493. And I better see some new wealth creators. Congratulations to all those who became wealth creators last couple of days ago on Monday with the with Money Madness. Every Monday, we have our Money Madness show at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in case you didn't know. It's about how to make money, keep money, protect money, grow money. It's all about your money. Money Madness. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. And then we're back on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Jean Marlo Davis Show. And we talk about everything on this show. And I'm just so happy to be here. I am so very grateful and thankful for those who watch this show. We're here to help. We're here to help. We're here to grow. We give money away. We love up on you. We give trips, right, babe? We give trips to people, you know, and right now a lot of people are doing more so intimate trips, local trips, or trips that takes only 2 to 3 or 4 hours away. We give trips away, guys, just to help you during this time. And just really, this is the time we really need to be focusing on where we want to be. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you click share, hit the subscribe button. And guys, make sure you hit the bell so you can get all the information that we have to give, because I need some testimonies. I need as many testimonies as I can get, because we are going to transform lives. We're telling the stories of lives transformed, because we will impact 1 billion lives before we leave this earth. Again, my name is Jean Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. And in case I didn't tell you, in case you forgot, in case you didn't get the memo and email, you can have, you can be, you can do anything. Thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you Monday for Money Madness at 7 p.m. God bless. Enjoy your weekend. And let's take action now. Call me and become a wealth creator. I'll see you soon.